So the first song I ever wrote, well, I wrote songs as a little kid, but I don't remember those. Used to swing on the swing set and come up with all sorts of melodies. I write the melody first and the lyrics come next. This song I wrote when I was 18, and my dad had taught me how to play like the basic chords on a guitar, the happy chords, the major chords. And he taught me how to play the minor chords. I was like, oh wait, I like the way those sound better because I'm not feeling like this. I'm feeling like this. And so I wrote this song. I was 18 and I was fresh out of high school and just really did not know what I wanted to do. Well, I had an idea, but I did not know how I was going to get there at all. It's called Gypsy Heart. I went on a trip and left you behind, a whole other world that I had to find. I looked to my left as the train rolls, 'cause I'm gonna go where it goes. I'm gonna go where it goes. I left you there in your raincoat, standing there, and it wasn't a joke. I had to go with my gypsy heart, 'cause I'm gonna go where it goes. I'm gonna go where it goes. Na 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 na. 'Cause inside I feel like dying, on the outside I look like crying, 'cause my hair is a mess and this old rugged dress. I went on a trip and I left you behind, counting the mile marks and seeing the signs. I looked to the right at the life I chose, 'cause I'm gonna go where it goes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go where it goes. I left you there, the rain puddling down, but no change of mind, no turning around. I had to go with my traveling soul, 'cause I'm gonna go where it goes. I'm gonna go where it goes. Inside I felt like crying, on the outside I looked like dying. I couldn't care less in this old rugged dress. My gypsy heart took me away on the rainiest of summer days. Thank you. I realized halfway through the song I was singing it on 3 octaves higher. I'm like, all right. I'm my worst enemy when it comes to this. I'm like, I'm going to make it easy on myself and try to sing a song 3 octaves higher than I usually do. Let's see. I'm not feeling like singing a happy song either. I'm like, I'll sing that one. I was going to do them in order of how I wrote them, but I'm just going to play them how I feel. This one is called Traveler's Blues, and I wrote this one on September 6, 2017, so I wrote the date on it. At this time, I was living in St. Augustine, Florida, and me and my husband were really confused on what we were doing. We were just like, okay, I guess we're going to stay here for a little bit longer, and we're going to come back. My husband's from South Georgia, so we just kept doing this little, stay down there for a little bit, and then coming back up to Kentucky, then go back down there, and we still battle that. And now we have a little boy, so we've planted some roots up here. But as soon as he's like grown, I can see us going back down south again, getting an RV and like, you know, doing the whole shebang, because we really like the beach. That's the problem. We really like the ocean, but I like it up here too. I like the country. But I wrote this one because there was that conflict of like, where do I belong? What do I do? And having our little boy really made that all make sense for the first time. But during this time, I did not know.
Like my friend said, you always need the rush of traveling blues. My head's on straight, but my mind inside defies the current news. I find myself belly up, and I'm drifting down the water. Leaving all my things behind, and it just don't seem to matter. 'Cause I find myself on top of the water. If I drift a little farther, but the rays feel good on my skin. The water rushes around me. Take this from my body and relieve me of all of my sins. 'Cause I find myself on top of the water. Just don't seem to matter. Like my friend said, you always gotta go before you stay. A traveler's way. I've got the traveling blues. I've got the traveling blues.
Let's see. What do I feel like doing? I have a lullaby in here I wrote. Hopefully I can sing that one. That one's a little bit.
Charlsee, you sounded great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Across the street.
All right, I'll be over there in a little bit. So some of these melodies I've wrote like when I was really young, and then not until I got older did I actually put them to guitar and make them something tangible. So that's kind of interesting. I feel like this is something I've always had in my head. It's called "Where Do You Go When You're Dreaming?" I've always just had this like in my head. that one I just have always liked. Like just, I don't know, I sing it all the time, just randomly. I remember singing that one a lot. I used to busk in St. Augustine. Excuse me. Before, I think it's illegal now to do that. You have to like go through the courthouse or something. But when I moved down there, I would just put my guitar case out and just play. That's what I did. And I met a lot of people. And I wrote a lot of music. This song in particular, I'm going to write this one, or sing this one for you. Well, two. There's two. That were inspired by that time of my life where, I don't know, I got to see through a different perspective for the first time. Growing up where I grew up, you know, my grandparents were great people. They were my mom and dad. And I don't know, I was very comfortable, you know, my whole life. And I got to meet people that weren't comfortable, you know, that had hard lives. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm out here, I don't know why I'm out here, but I'm out here playing, and I'm meeting so many different people. It's opening my eyes to the world. It really did. I got to know, like, where people come from. You know, when you walk by somebody that's stumbling down the street, they don't have a home to go to. It's easy for us to judge them, but you don't know. They were somebody's baby once. You know?
Judgments for yourself.
Mm-hmm. And I got to befriend a lot of these people and get to know their perspectives. I don't think anybody really listens to their perspective, though, you know. So I didn't talk a lot. I just sang a lot, and they connected to some of the. I did a lot of covers, and there would be these, you know, people that would come up and ask me, "Hey, have you heard this song?" And I'm like, "I don't know that, but." Would go home and like Google it and come back out the next day and like have it for them. But it ended up being something that was very just for me, you know. I wanted to make money and, you know, sing for people. It was very egocentric, but it turned into something the total opposite. It turned into a learning experience and also just a blessing because I got to know these people and listen to them. And even if nothing else came out of that situation, it'll still be a really important part of my life. This song's called Where Heaven Seems So Far Away. Thank you guys for listening to my groggy voice. Thank you. It's harder to sing with these allergies.
When you're doing the
Really?
it sounds really
Cool. See, I knew something would come out of the allergy season. All right. I know. And it's never bothered me. I was picking on my husband about it. I was like, yeah, take another Zyrtec. And then last week, he's like, take another Zyrtec. I'm like, all right. Because he moved from Florida, so he's just like, his nose and everything, you know. I've heard if you move from a different area and you come here, it's way worse.
Walk along the streets that are guided away. Each month goes a number
falling down. Thank you. Alrighty. That one's always like a little bit harder to sing, like normal, so I was like, it's gonna be hard to sing with this, like, getting through it. Now this one was written in 2017 as well. At this point, I was living with my brother. He used to live down East Street here. And Jacob, he's awesome. Jacob Loudon, he's my little brother. And anytime that me and my husband were traveling through, he's like, you can stay with me. I'm like, all right. And every time we lived together, it was always like great, because he's an artist and I'm an artist. So together, like, he would inspire me and then I would inspire him. It's just awesome. We've been that way our whole lives. From the very beginning, when we were kids, we would come visit my grandma here. She lived on the other end, though. I don't know, on the main street, but like going towards like Clifty. And we would stay in her apartment, and I just loved it because it was so old and I've never seen windows like Madison has. Like, I was just like, this place is great. I thought I was in a different land. Me and my brother would put sheets around our heads and act like different characters from movies and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, I digress. This song, though, is a song I wrote in his living room. I was thinking to myself, I need to be patient. It's not one of my strongest virtues. It still isn't, but I work on it every day, just being patient with how things are going and not trying to rush things. I just want things to happen the way they're supposed to. I need to let the control of everything just sort of... I'm a control freak at times. I admit it. This is called A Walk of Patience. Can we just breathe? A little bit.
I've totaled my life up, no figure song could help take away all the things that I've done. I've hastened the horses who've stuck in the mud, a scene where it takes you when you can't find the sun. But I can do better. You get less wet when you walk through the weather. You're tough in your spirit, nobody to blame. Run through the trouble, you can walk just the same. La di da 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 la di da 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 da. No luck in the world, no wish on a star can undo the lid if you're stuck in a jar. You got your mind made up, you've seen this before. Just know who's knocking when you open the door. 'Cause you can do better. You get less wet when you walk through the weather. You're tough in your spirit, nobody to blame. Why run through the trouble, you can walk just the same. Can we just breathe?
that one's a happy one, even though it's still a serious subject. Here's one fun. Now, I wrote this in 2015. Me and my husband met this year, and that year. And July 26th of 2015. And we have written a lot of music together, too, which he plays drums and plays a little bit of guitar. He does really good on guitar. He just never claims the guitar. He's like, I'm a drummer. But when we got together, we realized, like, we can make music together. That was one of the reasons we fell in love. And randomly, while we were like writing our love music together, I just wrote this song, and it's just fun. It's called Swingin' and Swayin'. Yeah, and I don't really know. I just maybe I felt like going dancing or something. I don't know. And that's saying a lot because I cannot dance. Felt like that was more of a pop song. It could be a pop song, maybe. I don't know how long I've been playing because my whole perspective of time like kind of goes away. So you might have to remind me like the time frame I have because I have a lot of music and I want to pick the best of the best. Good. Okay. Let's see. Also, I need to think of ones that I can do vocally, because my poor voice tonight.
You sound great.
I know, but I don't know because, well, no, I don't know. That came out wrong. I know I'm singing, but I'm not singing that, like, I can't blast it like I usually blast it. Maybe that's a good thing, because everybody's like, eyebrows will pop off.
That's what we're looking for.
I know. I want to do that. I just don't have the strength in my vocals. I'm moving. That's it. I'm moving to a different location. This weather. All right.
Sounds great out here, though.
Here, we're just going to act like everything's fine, and I'm going to play a song called I Feel Fine. That's what it's called. I Feel Fine. Here we go. That one just reminds me of being a kid, and like, you care about what everybody thinks, but then when you get older, you're like, why did I care so much? Let's see. I'm gonna do. I just wrote this song on the floor like 2 days ago. Hold on. I usually have a cord plugged in. That's why I was being weird. Alright, this one's called Oh Me, Oh My. And I was just hanging out, and it just came to mind. It just came to mind. That's how songs work, though. I feel like if I try too hard to write, nothing ever comes out of it. But then when I'm just kind of sitting on the couch, relaxing, and not really doing too much, that's when it comes to mind. Whew.
Be back tomorrow before noon. Wednesday, you see plans that did not
Thank you so much. What's funny is, like, I actually went ahead and just recorded that song, like, just recorded it. So it's the last song I've written and the first one to successfully record on my album. Well, we have other songs, but we're working on them. This one just sounded good the way it was. So it makes me think maybe I'm overthinking it. And just,
Amen.
yeah, I tend to do that. But yeah, I like that one. My husband's like, that's just really laid back, and I like it. I'm like, well, for the first time in my life, I am really laid back and, like, don't have a whole lot of worries. Everything's good. I don't know. I just hit this moment recently where my brain just kind of flipped this switch where I'm like, oh, I was overthinking it. So when I sing music from when I was younger, I kind of see, like, I can feel the tension in those songs. And now I'm opening up a new chapter of there's not really any tension. They're just happy. I hope I can do that the rest of my life. And then when I'm really old and laying in bed, somebody can be like, well, I don't want to listen to all my songs. I don't like listening. But someone can be like, you know, you really, through your music, you can see your life, you know. I want someone to say that. But I'm like, I don't want to listen to any of it, though. I'm sure Bob Dylan was the same. He'll be the same way, like, you know. I went to his concert, and I was hoping to hear, like, all of his classics. He had all new songs, all new style, was dressed totally different. I'm like, I guess when I'm 70, I'm going to be doing that, too. I'm going to be so tired of singing the songs that I wrote, the first ones, that I'm not going to. But you still have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it because it shows you how far you've came as an artist. All right, let's see. Sorry, I keep coughing. Sounding like that old guy at the Jamboree now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's kind of poppy too. Let's see if I can remember it. How much time do I have? Okay. Into the night like a lost sky, give it to me right with a subtle sigh. My sweater's feeling tight and my skirt is high, give it to you right with my cat's eye. Hey Ruby, my darling, oh, hey Ruby, they told you don't give your heart away, give your heart away. Don't you give your heart away, give your heart away. Music makes me say, come with me this way, hand upon me say, feel the gentle sway. How'd I put my soul like every story told from those who have grown old? Listen and you'll know. Hey Ruby, my darling, oh, hey Ruby, they told you don't give your heart away, give your heart away. Don't you give your heart away, give your heart away. Don't you give your heart away, give your heart away. Don't you give your heart away, give your heart away. Thank you. I think that one was just about being young. Just being young and naive. I don't know who Ruby is, but she's in my song. All right. What? More than that. Oh, this one's happy. We can end with a happy one. This one is literally about being in love and going to a carnival. Kids like this song a lot. I have a little boy. He'll be 2 in October, and he has kids coming and knocking on the door already. Like, can Leo come out and play? I'm like, he's a baby still, but yeah, I can come out and like watch you guys. All the kids on my street are like 7 and up, so they love him though, and they'll like take care of him. So I played my guitar one day for him out back, and they're like, can you teach us how to play? I'm like, yeah. Usually the older kids like want to learn how to play guitar. There's a girl that she's, I think, gonna be 13, and she's like, I really want to start a band. I'm like, okay, I'll teach you how to play at least what I know. I'm not great at guitar, but I can teach you. She's like, that's all I need to know to start the band. I'm like, okay. So, this is called Something Sweet. Oh baby, won't you bring it around? You tell me you want me, pick me up at 9. I see the colors of the show in the passenger seat, 'cause I wanted to go. Green eyes, and tell me what you're feeling when we're Ferris wheeling. I'll win the grand prize. Like 2 little pups, it was a sound of something sweet, sweet like love. Oh darling, cherry apple pie's winning, and you and me were grinning as night fell. Like our puppy dog tails and cotton candy smells, and I could tell that it was something sweet. Ooh, sweet like love. Way I looked in my dress, you bow tie with that vest.